Hi, so what's the best practice routine? Well, let me help you with that. Let's divide it into three categories. One for total beginners, one for intermediate level, and another for advanced. But watch the whole thing so you don't miss any detail. It's important to know what aspects are necessary to practice, no matter your level. Every practice routine should contain at least these elements. We can divide it into exercises for scales and chords, both hands technique, improvisation, playing songs, fretboard visualization, and relevant theory. For a beginner, we can practice for 30 minutes to 1 hour daily, about 3 to 5 days a week. Remember to do it with good quality and focus, and always remember to tune before each practice session. Well, for beginner levels, we can organize our routine as follows. We warm up for 5 minutes with a basic chromatic exercise, playing 4 frets with 4 fingers ascending. We do 3 blocks per string up to the 12th fret and descending back, trying to keep the fingers close together as much as possible. On another day, you can vary the sequence by playing 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 6, and not the same way, right? While doing this, try using alternate picking with your right hand, that is picking up and down alternately. Or if you're playing classical guitar, alternating your index finger and your middle fingers. Then 10 minutes of chords. One day you can focus on playing each major and minor chord without bar chords, making sure all the strings sound clean. Pick some chords and try transitioning between them slowly. Another day, dedicate 5 minutes to strengthening your index finger for bar chords. Then on another day you can do like F major, B minor chord shape. You can start with the easy version of F and then combine it with other chords. In this section for your right hand, you can use your pick or your fingers for easy strumming pattern. You can use a simple down, up, or you can use this famous calypso rhythm, which is down, down, up, down. I recommend doing this twice per chord, then change. Make sure to switch the chords in time. I recommend using a metronome for this. Then 10 minutes practicing the notes on the fretboard. Try playing all the natural notes on each string. You can practice these octave patterns to find the notes in different strings. And it is necessary to memorize the order of the musical notes, that is A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and then it repeats. Then you can practice 5 minutes on a different technique like arpeggios with the right hand, either with the pick or fingers, over the same chord as a right hand training exercise. Then you can practice 5 minutes of scales such as the minor pentatonic scale or a major scale. Look. At the end, for 5 to 10 minutes, you can try reading and playing a simple melody. In this section, as you progress, you can eventually play simple songs if you practice chord transitions a lot. You can arrange these however you like, as long as you cover these fundamentals throughout the week. And if you want to practice for more than 1 hour per day, even better. The more you focus on what's important, the faster you'll improve. If you're an intermediate level player, you can distribute it like this. You warm up for 20 minutes with the spider exercise at different levels, and 3 note per string scales, moving up and down in the neck, moving up by a semitone in 8 notes. On other days, you can warm up with the riff, something that can help activate circulation, stretch, and prepare your hands to play better. Then you can practice 20 minutes of natural and 7th chords, their transitions and more elaborate arpeggios and strumming patterns. You can dedicate about 10 minutes to triads and their inversions. One day on the 3 first strings, another from the 2nd to the 4th, another from the 3rd to the 5th, and another from the 4th till the 6th. Then we dedicate 20 minutes to techniques like slides, hammer-ons, pull-off, easy tapping exercises, bending, some tremolo picking, and 10 minutes of playing the pentatonic scale in its 5 positions, including the blues note. You can practice some easy licks to add to your guitar vocabulary. Then 15 minutes on major and minor scales in different positions, and maybe the harmonic minor scale. Here we can add a bit of theory practice. where we start looking at degrees and intervals and the structure of these scales. So, should we include music theory in our routine? Well, maybe I have a video specifically talking about that. Spoiler alert, music theory is more important than you think. But let's finish this intermediate practice routine with 20 minutes of playing songs or musical pieces, mainly focusing on the hard passages we need to master. And then 15 minutes of improvisation over one key, using different positions of the same scale or alternating with its relative scale. Now, for an advanced level, we can take more time to focus on each aspect. We can warm up for 30 minutes, trying different combinations like 1 2 3 4, 1 2 4 3, 1 3 2 4, 1 3 4 2, etc. across all strings, back and forth. You can do string skipping and change accent on note order. Within these 30 minutes, you can play all pentatonic positions with the blue note and apply some techniques like hammer-ons and pull-offs. Then you'll do 30 minutes of chords and techniques like strumming patterns and arpeggios, hybrid picking, muting, and maybe trying to play the same chord in all possible ways. For example, play C major in different positions and with different string combinations to explore its variations, and try it with minor and major chords. Understanding the cage system is really useful for this. Here you can also practice some sweep picking exercises if you want. Then for another 30 minutes we will play 3 notes per string scales with a metronome using economy picking, focusing on precision first and then speed. You can play modal scales, melodic minor or an exotic scale. Then we will dedicate 30 minutes to ear training. Here we will play and sing notes from a scale, or what we know as scatting. Try singing intervals using an app to recognize chords or scales. Another exercise is trying to figure out a song by ear. At least a melody, learning the intro, a riff, or a solo within your ability. Now you can focus on practicing different feel licks for when you improvise, as well as chord substitutions or reharmonizing a song for 30 minutes. At the end, you can dedicate 30 minutes to improvisation, using various techniques in different keys, trying different rhythmic patterns, irregular note values, or odd time signature backing tracks. And of course, play a couple of complete songs and/or focus on a guitar solo with the metronome. Well, these are just ideas for routines that, of course, you can adapt into your style and needs. The key is to have a clear plan for progress. You can take them as a guide. Besides these routines, you should focus on evolving. Set goals like learning a new song each week, a new scale, or even trying to compose your own songs. It's important to have a roadmap, something to follow to advance in an organized and varied way. That's the key. Now, to make these routines really work for you, you better watch this next video with all the tips and tricks for better guitar practice. See you there, and keep playing.